G'day, we're just going to have a look at blogging with Blogger. Now I'm sure you know that blogging is a really powerful thing to do, so we're going to look at how to create a new blog, add a post and a page with images, set up navigation, theme and labels. First thing you'll need to do is go to blogger.com and sign in with your Google account, in our case with our school account. Once you've logged in, you'll come up with this screen and you'll see here we want to go new blog. Now choose a title and an address that works and a theme to start with. We can change this later. Beauty, and we're done. So we can start posting. So let's click start posting and we come to a composing screen. And at this screen you can put all our content in here, links, all sorts. But when you come to put a picture in, when we click this, you'll see that we don't have the option of getting a photo from our camera roll, which is no good. So this is what we need the app for, and this is the only thing you actually need the app for. Everything else can be done in the browser. So let's cancel this and publish. And you'll see our blog now has one post, okay, that's published and sitting on here. So let's add an image into this. To add an image in, we're going to need to open the app. So when we see the app here, just download it, it's free, the Blogger app, and we open it, you'll see we first have to sign in with our Google account credentials we did before. And this is our view within the app. And you can see here we want to edit that. And we want to use this edit button. And now you'll see some buttons down here, straight from your camera or from your camera roll. So let's click from our camera roll. We choose what we want and it drops it in. So we're going to hit done now at the top and publish, and we can see what it looks like when we go show in Safari. Okay, with that image sitting in there. Now we want to edit this image though, so we slide up a little bit here. And you'll see this little edit button. When we click the edit button, we're back into the web version of this. Alright, at this stage we can choose a different size of this image. So let's choose medium. And you can see it's changed for us. Now, there's a heap of other buttons you can explore here. This one's very interesting, embedding YouTube clips in very easily. But at this stage we're pretty happy. We could actually hit update and have it done. But let's go a little bit further and just click this button over here, which shows us the post settings, and you can see you can add a label to your post. This just helps pull all your labels, all your posts together in like categories. So I'm going to put info on this one and hit done. And update. So we now have a blog with one post on it, which is great. This would be great if we only wanted posts. We want to add some pages to it as well though. So to add pages to a Blogger blog, we need to be in this screen and we need to click on the arrow for the drop down and we need to choose pages. When you come to that, it gives you the option of creating a new page, putting our content in there as we want and publishing it. So we now have one page in our blog ready to go. If we hit view it, we can see what it looks like. And here you can see the view of the page. You'll notice there's no images in here. In actual fact, in Blogger on an iPad, trying to get images into a page is quite difficult. So what you need to do is you need to use the Blogger app, put the images into a post somewhere, and that allows you to use them within pages after that. So we're doing really well at the moment. We've got a blog created. We've got a post, we've got a page, we've categorized that page into a label. Alright, so now what we need to do is just get a little bit of a look and feel of our blog to be how we want. So to do this, let's first of all click on layout. When you come to layout, you can see the elements of the page. Alright, so what we're going to first of all do is get rid of this nav bar. So we're going to hit edit. And you can choose different looks of the nav bar. We're actually interested in scrolling down and turning it to off, and then closing this to go to the next bit. The next bit here, we're going to add a gadget in here. And at this stage you realise that gadgets are just like little navigation, little blocks that you can put on the page. We're interested in adding the pages gadget in, which is going to display any pages that we've got in our blog in that top menu. You can fiddle with this and how you want, okay, and have a look at other fine-tuning elements, but let's just leave it as it is at the moment. Now when we look at our site, you'll see that we've got a home and an about in that top menu, and that navigation is gone as well. As we close this, we go back to our layout, and you can see we want to add a gadget in this area as well. This again takes you through those lists of gadgets. The one we're going to choose this time though is labels. As we start to use labels for different courses and so on, this becomes really useful. So labels, and you can see you can either select labels or you can use them by title, alphabetically, or by frequency. Okay, so let's just choose labels, leave as it is, and hit save at the moment. Our site will now be looking like this. No navigation, okay, pages up here, labels here, which will get bigger as we go. We can fiddle around with this and play however we want later. So now we've looked at the layout of the site, the last thing we're going to do is look at a template for this site. So to do this, we go back to that home page and we'll explore this template tab. At the moment you'll see what template we're using. You can customize it how you want. Okay, but you can scroll through, there's a whole lot of templates here, or you can actually import other templates from other sites in as well, so you can explore and choose one from there. At the moment we'll just stick with a simple one though. Now overall we've covered a whole lot of ground, but probably the biggest tip that I can give at the moment is to revisit this dashboard look over and over. And to get to that, we just go to blogger.com, my blogs, and then the name of your blog, and then you come to this page with all the elements you need to see. And here's the hint again. Best way to move to each part of your blog is via the dashboard, which is accessible by blogger.com and clicking on your blog name in My Blogs. All the best now, enjoy!